Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to remove your driver's side front door panel on a Honda Civic. If you're doing your passenger side door panel, it's going to be pretty much the exact same thing, just a mirror image flop of it. If you're looking on how to do the rear door, I got a separate video on how to do that, and I will link to that in the description below. Alright, so we're going to start by popping off this window control unit panel here, and we're just going to take a plastic pry tool. You can use a flathead screwdriver. It's going to go between here. If you're using a flathead, just be careful you don't scratch the window control unit here. But we're going to pop up on the back of it and then pull it forward. And then we're going to unplug it by pushing on these tabs right here. You can see that little tab. Press on that, and then with your other hand, pull on the unit. Same with this one. And then just tuck those back into there. And then we're going to remove this Phillips screw right here. You can see that there is a little cap right here, and then there's a little groove on the back side of this cap, and at the very back of that groove is a little tab right there. So what we're going to do with this real small flathead screwdriver is we're going to go in behind that tab, kind of wiggle your screwdriver, get in behind there, and then we're just going to pry it out and pop that loose. So that is the tab right there. Just press in on it and pry it out, and it pops this right out. And then in behind there is a Phillips screw that needs to come out. And then on the front part of it here, there's this clip, and you can see there's a little circle inside the clip. We're just going to take our little flathead again, and we're just going to press in on the clip, and it's only going to go in maybe 1/8 of an inch, and we're just going to leave it there for now. When we go to pop the door panel off, this clip usually will pop out at that point. And next we're going to come down to the bottom of the door panel here, and we're going to use a wide plastic pry tool to pop the door panel off of the door itself. You can get these pretty inexpensive off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below where you can get these. You can use other tools. You just don't want to use anything metal. You want to stick with basically wood or plastic because you don't want to scratch your paint. So what we're going to do is start here on the end, and you're going to work it up in between there and kind of slide it until you feel it stop, and that means it's hitting a clip. And so you want to pull out on the pry tool and kind of use your thumbs as leverage to push off of the door, and then just keep sliding it down again until it stops. Same thing, and just keep working your way over doing the same thing. And once the bottom's completely loose, and then we're going to work our way up the sides, popping that loose also. And now the door panel is completely loose. The only thing that's holding it is it's just hanging on this top edge here. And you can see that the clip that I was talking about earlier, when we were popping out the sides, that clip just fell out of the hole. It pretty much does that every time. But when you go to put the clip back in, you want to take the middle part and press it back through the clip, and then when you got the door back on, you're ready to put this clip back in, you want to put it in like this between the two holes, and then once it's in, then press the clip, the middle portion flush, and then it's secured back to the way it should be. But now we're just going to lift up on the door panel, and it releases it from that edge, and now we're going to go in behind, so that way we can get this interior door handle unclipped. And here in the back side, to get this handle off, we're just going to press on these clips here, or they're little tabs rather that hold it in, and then one here on the bottom. Push those in, and then with your other hand on the outside of the door panel, you just want to start pulling out on it, and it pops it loose. And once you get it loose, you're just going to pull it forward a little bit, and then twist it, and then feed it back through the door panel. And now the handle's off. And sometimes when we pop the panel off, some of these clips here will be left on the door. They're supposed to stay on the door panel, but sometimes they don't. So we're going to have to pop these off and get them back on the door before you install the door panel back on. So you can use a flathead screwdriver to pop these off. I'm using it's actual clip tool. It makes it really easy to get these off. But you basically just get in behind there and pop them out. And then go ahead and just slide them back onto your door here. And you want to use that first groove. So you can see there's two different like little sets of grooves. You want to use the bigger one, and it just slides right onto the door panel. Same with this one here on the bottom. And if you do break these or lose them, you can get replacements of these on Amazon also. And I'll link to these in the description below too. But that's it, guys. That is how you remove your door panel. Thanks for watching.